Hey guys, Ash here from C4 Retech along with my co-host Sundar, and welcome to another episode of Ash Answers.
Ash Answers is a show where we answer your questions that you ask on Twitter using the hashtag AshAnswers.
So without further ado, let's get to the questions.
OnePlus 3D or LG G6 or P10 or upcoming S8 based on rumors. Performance, battery life and camera are the main things.
Based on rumors, I'd always go with the Samsung flagship.
Yeah.
Right? The OnePlus 3T is probably not going to take on the Samsung flagship given that it's the 835 and the Exynos 8895. Again, with the LG G6,
Same goes with the
821. And the P10, I like the phone, but as much as I like it, it's not going to take on the S8.
Yeah, it's an entirely different segment, the S8.
Yep.
Considering it's gonna have support the Snapdragon 835.
And guys, we are shooting this very early in the morning, so we're gonna have birds and whatnot. So I'm pretty sure the mic is picking it up. My apologies, but I can't really do anything about it.
So yeah, but the OnePlus 3T is probably the best value for money.
Value for money, but then there's just like best.
Yeah.
Right?
iPhone SE at 20k, good deal.
So the iPhone SE at 20k, I really think. I'm not gonna tell you what I think. What do you think?
I think it's actually a good deal.
Yeah?
If you like phones that have small form factor.
Seriously?
Seriously.
An Apple phone at 20,000? Okay, it is a good deal. It is a good deal. See, predominantly the internals are iPhone 6s. So this is a 1-year-old phone. I know the selfie camera is crap. Doesn't have Force Touch and all that, but if you like small phones, it's probably the best phone you can buy, period, because that is the most powerful 4-inch phone available today. And at 20,000, it makes a lot of sense.
It also comes down to what you want, right? Because see, if it were me, I wouldn't get it even if it's available for 10k, because I'm used to phones that have 4.7 to 5.5 inch displays, so I'm not gonna go back
7 inch. Look at that perfect 7 and 7 plus screen sizes. 4.7 to 5.5.
4.
Nothing like around the 5-inch mark.
Okay, even 5.7.
Okay.
Anyway.
So iPhone SE, and another thing you need to think about is software updates. So given that the SE shares the same internals as the 6S, it should get updates for at least another couple of years.
Yeah, definitely. 3
Yeah.
to 4 years.
Whereas if you'd go with something like a Lenovo phone, you get one update and then you're screwed. And even that is if the stars align.
Them over and over again.
That's if the stars align, and I don't know, I'm just saying.
Mi4 to G5 Plus, is it worth the upgrade? Hashtag let Sundar speak.
For those Tamil viewers, இப்ப மட்டும் படி தெரியும் hashtag. Anyway, coming back.
Mi4 to G5 Plus, I don't know. The performance, it's gonna be similar. 625 and 801. 801 is gonna be a tad better, I guess.
I actually disagree because today none of the 801 devices are getting the updates.
Yeah, that's true, yeah.
Which means on Nougat 625 is going to be much better than what the Mi 4 is. It's stuck on what Marshmallow.
Yeah, and G5 Plus will definitely get Android 8.0 as well.
Dude, it is now under Lenovo.
Okay.
You cannot say definitely. Never
the
say
G4
definitely.
Plus got Nougat, right?
Yeah, and the
So
G3 Plus didn't get Marshmallow, right? Or it didn't get Nougat, I don't know. Something it was omitted. So you, again, as of today, any non-Samsung, non-OnePlus, and Xiaomi to a lower extent, anything that's not under these brands, don't count on updates. Of course, the Google Pixel and Apple iPhone, I'm not getting into that. Don't count on updates. You buy phones based on what they are today, not what they will be. So yeah, I would say it would be a good update because camera is a win, battery is a win.
Battery is gonna be similar.
No, but then again, the
one day battery life.
No, the Mi 4, whatever we are talking about is what we know of when we last tested it with updates. Might still remain well. Okay, if anyone owns a Mi 4, tell me, let us know. What do you think? I mean, how's the battery life? Again, these people are probably using it for over a year. Battery might have depreciated. See, I'd any day go with this 14 nanometer manufacturing process for battery life. So G5 Plus might actually be a decent move.
What's the best stock Android smartphone right now except the Pixel? Performance should be high and price doesn't matter.
Stockish 3T.
3T.
And we
Moto
got
Z.
Yeah, the Motos.
We haven't used it, but there are good reviews.
Yeah, but then the G5 Plus by Z.
Okay.
Okay, the Moto Z.
Moto
Yeah,
Z.
Z. I thought Z Play, yeah. So yeah, Moto phones, and then you've got the OnePlus phones, and Nokia, whenever it comes about, they're gonna be using stock Android.
Which phone will be the best value for money between Note 4, G5 Plus and Lenovo P2, and why? Without a phone for the past few months, take this question please.
Do not discriminate on the...
No.
Okay.
Note 4 is definitely offers good value for money.
Okay.
G5 Plus, but if it were me, I would go for the G5 Plus because of the good camera.
Okay, so yeah, see, all three phones have their own pros and cons, but since they all share the same internals, at least the SoC at the heart of it, you're not gonna have a lot of difference. If you value camera, go with the G5 Plus. If you want premium build and best in class battery life, then it's the P2. But if you want a jack of all trades, something that gets you the best of everything, but not really the best, but does everything quite well enough, but gives you the best price options, then go with the Redmi Note 4. So if value for money, Redmi Note 4, definitely.
If you got a chance to collab with any YouTuber of your choice, who would it be?
Who would it be?
MKBHD?
Okay, mine's gonna be really weird. Adam Blampied from What Culture WWE. I know Linus, MKBHD, John Reddinger. I've said this a lot of times. So, but outside of tech, this is what it would be.
What kind of a collab will it be?
I just wanna attend one of their events, as in they have the WCPD, What Culture Pro Wrestling event. I just wanna attend it. Like, if I'm ever in the UK, I'd wanna attend it. I mean, they've got a ton of cool wrestlers on their roster, as in like, it's huge, right? Like a channel on YouTube going on to host their own house shows and whatnot. They actually got Cody Rhodes on it. Of course, they didn't sign them, but on contract basis, they had Cody Rhodes. They got, I think even Kurt Angle did a couple of matches there. So I definitely wanna Eric Bishop was there.
Okay.
So,
cool.
Yeah.
How good are you at bike wheelies?
How good are you at bike wheelies?
Not really good.
So this is what it is, right? So
He's pretty good.
Not really. First semester of college, I was just learning to pop the wheel and hit a stoppie and whatnot. So it was like just learning stuff, and then I dropped out of college, started working, I had to do stuff for myself, and till then it was fine. Something happens to the bike and I can always go to my dad for cash, but then after that it was all like my money. I had to pay for it. So I'm like, no. Even when I met with like a small accident, the first thing I get up, I don't even check myself. I used to go straight to the bike. Because for me, okay, that'll heal. Frick, this I have to pay money for. So, no, never again after that. It's been like, I'm paying for it. No. Dad's money was fine.
Is the Moto M worth picking over Lenovo Vibe X3?
Why? Why, dude? Why? Why Moto M? G5 Plus, P2. If you want to stick with Lenovo Moto or Redmi Note 4 or pay a little more, pick up a OnePlus 3, OnePlus 3T, Mi 5. Yeah. Why Moto M? Moto M is... I have no words to describe it. It isn't worth words to describe. So yeah, no, M stands for a mess, mediocrity, whatever you want. No, do not get the Moto M. Unless, as in, you could probably think you picked yourself up a Moto M, you got so frustrated with it and you broke it, and instead donate that cash to a charity or whatever. That would at least, get you like some, good karma. That works.
What do you think about specs of Redmi 4, which is going to launch in India on 20th?
What do you think about it? See, I can't keep asking you every question, okay? After you read the question, you're like, what do you think? Rephrase the question.
It's gonna be tough.
I wanted to do this a lot. You know, make him talk and then ask him to shh and then point to the car. Okay, I have my vengeance.
But have you made a video of it?
I did one for the Redmi 4A and all that stuff, and this is probably going to be the Redmi 4A that launches. Or anyway, after the announcement, I'll make a video. That's fine.
Your views on Redmi Pro 2. Shall I go for Mi VR or C4E Sundar is giving us a VR video soon? Use the card Sundar.
He's not using the card. I'm using a Redmi Pro 2 here. The leaks, the initial leaks, I've got a video on it. But
okay, I mean,
and the Mi VR card as
is he talking about the Mi VR that just launched now? The one for
the one
20 or the one that I reviewed a while back?
Of course. And then what about the other part of the question, the one you're very conveniently ignoring?
Video soon? Yes, I'm definitely giving it to you soon. That's the question, right?
Yeah. You come on full time, dude. I'll keep paying your salary soon.
Why didn't you make a YouTube ad like Ranjit and others? Sundar really doesn't discriminate.
Please don't discriminate. So yeah, guys, this isn't something that we get to do. It's something YouTube picks, and as per YouTube, we are not good enough to be put in an ad. So yeah, YouTube plays God. They decide who to push and who they don't push. So they get channels extra subscribers, and then they say that channel has extra subscribers, so we're gonna push them on with another ad. That's fine. That's how it is. Life isn't fair, and YouTube isn't either. I mean, rather YouTube India. So the reason I picked the questions, not software here. I picked the question because we keep getting this question a lot. I've answered it in previous episodes, but we keep getting this question a lot, so I thought, let me answer it one more time.
Do you feel by daily pestering brands would make them work faster and more diligently? Even actual replies don't satisfy you. It's not about us being satisfied, right?
Yeah.
Probably if you own a Vibe X3 or the Z2 Plus, you would be dissatisfied.
Yeah, see, this is something that I've actually heard. I had a couple of people complaining, why are you doing this? Why are you bugging the brand? And this is like, you're right, dude.
Yeah.
They can't just launch something, call it a flagship. See, here's my problem with the Vibe X3. They launch it a month, 2 months, 3 months into it, fine. They say no VoLTE, that's totally fine. As of the 14th of March or 15th of March, their customer service team is still sending out emails to people asking, will it get VoLTE? With that... a very fresh reply that says, your phone is eligible for a VoLTE update. As of now, we don't have a time on when you'll get the update, but we will keep you updated. So anybody reading this, what are you taking from it? Your hardware is compatible with VoLTE. Your phone is eligible for a VoLTE update. We don't have a time on it, and we'll keep you updated. Isn't this as good as saying your phone is gonna get VoLTE anyway? I know they're not saying it, they are phrasing it in a way that they're not committing to it. But any layman reading this reply, what are they gonna think? Okay, it's gonna get VoLTE. They just don't have a time on when. Okay, we'll eventually get it. And they said this, they stopped production on the X3 a couple of months back. So they've sold all their stocks. And now they come out and say, we got your money. No VoLTE for you. How is that right? And how is us asking brands about it over and over again annoying people? And it's not even it's very easy for me to shoot a video and say those brands are cheating you, they are doing this, that, and be abusive and whatnot. But that's not what I want to do. I'm being very polite. I don't even want to shoot a video about it. That's why I'm giving them 7 chances to reply. Every day, 1 tweet, very politely asking them with respect, can you please do this? And if they don't reply for 7 days, then I shoot a video about it. Again, I'm being very polite, just covering the points that we need to say. And hopefully, because, when you get brash and abusive, it might look cool for the YouTuber to do it, but from a brand's perspective, they're just going to dismiss it off as somebody being abusive. We don't deal with abusive videos. So, no, I'm going to be very polite, very respectful. And if you guys feel they need to do what they need to do, share the video, and let's see where we go. And hopefully it doesn't come down to that in the next 5 days. This is day 3. In the next 4 days, if Lenovo actually manages to come back with a reply saying, yes, get lost, we'll give you a X3 VoLTE update, I'll be happy.
If you had to pick one as your daily driver for the next year or so, which one would you pick and why? Moto G5 Plus or Lenovo P2?
What would you pick?
G5 Plus.
Lenovo P2.
For the
Okay, why?
life.
No.
For the camera, for the battery life.
No, for him it's for the camera. For me it's because he picked the other one. See, in all fairness, I'll go with the P2 because of one AMOLED display. Okay, 2, that insane battery life. I mean, 3 days. Okay, I could push it to 3 with my lighter than moderate kind of usage. I could easily, comfortably go over 2 days. Okay, so that happy feeling you get when at the end of day 1 you still have over 60% juice left. That's like a security blanket. I cannot kill my phone in a day kind of mentality. So for that, I like the P2. And again, videos aren't great. Camera is acceptable. It's not bad. So I could live with it.
When will we get Lenovo ZUK Edge videos? Excited for that phone and for final verdict from you so that I can buy.
I'm extremely uninterested in anything ZUK now. Just so much of a bad taste in my mouth. I don't believe I can actually be unbiased if I get a ZUK Edge, because I'm just gonna be trashing the phone because I'm so annoyed with what Lenovo's done with the Z2 Plus and how they kept people hanging. I know they've given an answer right now, but I'm not saying I'll never review a ZUK product again, but right now, this moment, I'm emotionally pissed and I don't want that. I don't like that translating into videos. So I don't think I can do justice. I can stay unbiased and cover the product. So because of that reason, I'm not really doing a ZUK in the near future.
Is upgrading from the S6 Edge to C9 Pro a worthy upgrade?
See, no. In case you can't, the audio is too low and you can't understand it or something, okay, or if my neighbor is opening their door, actually something you tended to focus on at this point. Again, I can't really do anything about it. You can crib about it all you want. I'm actually gonna do it spell it out for you. Read my lips. No, you do not upgrade from last year's flagship to this year's mid-ranger. No. Samsung is doing an excellent job marketing phones and confusing people, but you do not upgrade from a S6 Edge to a C9 Pro.
That's a downgrade actually.
Almost. Yes, it actually is, because the 7420, barring battery life, it's a downgrade in every other way. Yeah. Because the 7420 is an excellent chip that still holds up very well today. Because we just used it on the A8, right?
820.
Kinda.
In our Note 5 versus something.
So the A8 2016, right? Yeah, the one I reviewed, that was a 7420. Excellent performance. So no, do not upgrade.
What's your opinion on international giveaways? Are they fake?
And that's, are they fake in caps? Every giveaway is fake. Don't enter it. I don't know, man. Every time people are gonna call it fake because, of course, I tried so hard and I didn't win. I don't get what was hard to try. You click 3 times. Okay, if there are 3 entries, let's say screw it, there are 10 entries. You click 10 times. What is trying so hard? I mean, if there's a giveaway that makes you spam, which is something I never want to do, so I don't have the invite so many people. It's not like I've not done it in the past. I didn't like doing it, so I don't do that anymore. So I don't see what's the whole hard trying part, and so people are still gonna call it fake. And this is my advice to you: you think they are fake, if you doubt them to be fake, do not enter it. As simple as that.
Yeah.
Okay, it's not like you're paying money to enter, or it's not like people are forcing you to enter. It's not like I'm saying only if you enter my giveaway can you watch my next video. No, nothing like that. You can just skip it. It's just one video.
From our end, we are updating on Twitter on who's the winner.
No, see, people don't have Twitter IDs, and that's fine, because whatever it is, the link you use to enter, you click on it, you go in, you're gonna see the winners as soon as they're declared.
When you do a collab video, how do you get it from the other person? Through mail or any other means? At C4eAsh, at C4eTech, hashtag Ash Answers, hashtag Sundar doesn't discriminate.
I'm just gonna wait patiently till he reads it properly.
Hashtag Sundar doesn't discriminate. Discriminate. Sundar don't discriminate.
Alright, guys, so let's get the answer. WeTransfer, Google Drive.
What do you think about the increasing price of the Moto G line of phones? They went from budget to premium. Yeah, they started at around 10K.
Yeah.
They're heading towards 20K
Started at
now.
12
Okay.
and they're at 18. But then that's to be expected, right? With every phone, the prices do increase. But with Moto in particular, it started off as it was a pretty low-end phone, right? It had the 4 series chip in it. Yeah. Started off with a 400, 410, or 400, 410, 410, I don't remember. But now they've gone to the 6 series. So it's been like, what, five iterations?
The Xiaomi phone had much better performance than the Moto G.
Yeah.
The competition.
Yeah, and it's still the same, right?
Now,
No,
625 on both phones.
No. It was always the Xiaomi phone had similar performance, but was priced cheaper. No. Now again,
What did we have back then?
Redmi 1S or something, which was still 400.
Redmi 1S. Yeah, that was priced a little, okay.
Priced cheaper, but it had the same...
rupees.
7,000. It had the same chip, price lower. So that way, it's still proportional, right? Xiaomi has the same chip, price lower. But then over here, but that's the Redmi Note. Over here, they've moved from the 4 series to the 6 series. They're not coming out of the Moto. Just think about it. If this were like the Moto G, then the Moto G5 would probably have to come with a 430. Doesn't the G5 come with a 430 anyway?
Yeah.
Yeah, so the G5 would probably be priced cheaper. If this is at 14,999, G5 should be at least 13,999, meaning 13,999 or 12,999 for the starter variant, which means they've increased their price by 1,000 rupees in the last 4 years, which is pretty fair. And remember when the Moto G came out, the Samsung flagship was at 40, 42. So now the Samsung flagships are hitting 60 and they've gone up $1,000. That's fine.
If YouTube was to shut down suddenly, what would be your backup to earn a living?
I don't know. I really don't know.
A website maybe?
Set up a Kickstarter. Asking people to pay me. For what? For no reason. I don't know. I'd probably get into the website side of things or start shooting videos for brands and running campaigns. So something like that. Probably find a brand that hire me. I think I could get in with a couple of brands. And then do, turbo speed technology! And I'll become the thing I hate.
Your worst nightmare. How to start a YouTube channel with zero budget related to tech? Sundar really doesn't discriminate.
Yes, wake me up when you reach it right.
Sundar, please don't discriminate.
Alright, I'm up. See, that woke me up. See, nobody really has a budget when they start. MKBHD, if you look at his first videos, he was actually doing Mac tutorials, right? Something like that.
Something like that.
Yeah, some phone. No, it was like laptop tutorials. He was literally shooting off a webcam. Okay, today he's shooting off a Red. My first video was shooting off a W270 point and shoot without a tripod. Okay, so it's this is what it is. Everybody has issues, and most of the people are gonna use those issues as an excuse and drop out. So every time you have a hurdle that you come up against and you don't drop out, you're just better than all those people. So you just need to tell yourself that I can do it, I'm different, I'm gonna do it, and persevere. And that's what it is. As long as you have the self-belief and you want it really bad, then you can get it. Otherwise, you're always going to be making excuses. I don't have the right audience. I'm putting out great videos. Nobody's watching it. YouTube India didn't pick us for an ad. Okay, that's me. So sorry, I got carried away. Okay, but you're always going to have excuses, but don't stick to those excuses, The world doesn't end if something doesn't go right. You just go ahead, stick to it. You want it bad enough, put in the hours, and just come up with content that you would want to watch. And I can't stress this point enough. I can't say it enough times. Create content that you would like to watch. I don't like watching speed tests. I don't do speed tests. He keeps bringing up speed tests all the time. He likes speed tests. He does it. So, overall, whatever you're doing, it needs to be something that you would want to watch. And that doesn't need a budget. That doesn't need great equipment. It could be anything. It could just be you sitting and talking about your day. Or just whatever phone you have, how you customized it, what kind of launcher you have on, whatever. As long as you would want to search for it, you would want to watch it, that is definitely going to be some like-minded individuals somewhere. This is the internet. You're globally connected, and given how huge the Earth's population is and how many people are online, that will be somebody who'd want to see it. So stick to it. Believe in yourself. You can get there.
That was some good pep talk. What are your thoughts on the HTC U Ultra? And
one sec, sorry. Remember, if everything were easy, there's no point in living, right? Just think about it. You just think about this for a minute. You watch a movie. Okay, guy sees girl says, you know what, let's get married. They go to the parents, and the parents say, okay, yeah, let's get married. Movie's over in 5 minutes, and aren't you gonna be disappointed in the movie? You need to have hurdles. Only when you cross them, your story gets a lot more interesting. So yeah, good luck with that.
What are your thoughts on the HTC U Ultra, and can you ask Xiaomi for nougat update in Redmi Note 4 like you asked Lenovo?
The HTC U Ultra, after MKBHD's video, it's a poor use of space. And that's the only sentence that comes to anybody's head anymore. So yeah, I'm not going to be covering it. And as far as asking Xiaomi for a nougat update,
I don't think we'll bug Xiaomi for updates.
Because Xiaomi pays us, we are extremely biased towards Xiaomi, and we don't want all our checks. This is the table, so we get the checks over here, under the table. We can't really hurt that, so we won't ask Xiaomi or any other brand. Lenovo last month did not give us a check, so we go after Lenovo. And yeah. See, it's simple, right? Xiaomi isn't promising stuff and not doing it. And even if they do it, it's to a lower extent. Or at least it's not pissing me off enough right now. That's what it is. There might eventually come a day where I do it. But if I start going after every single thing, then I'm going to have to stop all other videos and start Monday we do Dear Xiaomi, Tuesday we do Dear Lenovo, Wednesday we do Dear OnePlus, Thursday we do Dear Samsung. There's annoying stuff happening all over the place. That's for Sunday special, Apple, right? So yeah, it happens at all places, but we've got to pick up battles. You can't just get into everything. So let's see where we get with Lenovo, and in the future maybe we'll do a Dear something else. Of course the Dear Sundar video is long due.
On the cards.
Yeah. Dear Sundar, we like your videos. Okay, I can stand your videos. Where is the freaking budget we have video? He's gonna say soon. Okay, what's the time? I can't tell you when it's coming, but I promise to keep you guys updated.
Yeah. Ash and Sundar, who are your favorite YouTubers?
Not a tech creator. So I just said, man, Adam Lampiet from What Culture WWE.
8 Booth. He makes some crazy jumps.
Okay.
And I don't remember. 8 Booth would be my favorite. That's it. Bro, don't you get tired by working? Damn, recently your daily videos on G5 Plus and the efforts are inspiring. Hashtag C4E family.
I like the hashtag. See, again, right, tired.
We had the videos ready to, you did work for the past few days. I got my speed test ready before the G5 Plus launch.
Yeah, and I got my unboxing, gaming video, and camera review ready before the launch. But that meant last week I had to pull double duty because I still was putting out a video every day, and I had to do this alongside it. See, of course it gets stressful, but then again, it's nice. Only when there's a lot of stress involved, you get to push yourself, and that's when, again, this is not really work. It is work, but it's also a lot of fun. So getting all those different shots, and if you look at this, I went with a lot of slider shots with the low light. Stuff playing around with the lights. It's fun.
The review.
No, for everything. I went with a couple of shots. So it's fun. It's fun. So I like doing it. I wouldn't have it any other way.
Any plans to shoot in 4K as quality will be better and video more crisp?
When there are, we did
When
it like a month
MKBHD
back.
starts
No.
on
No.
16K.
MKHD already did a 8K video.
16K.
I'm not even going to do that. No, see, last time we actually had this, we asked people what resolution you watch at, and most people watch it at 720p or lesser. So again, if you're really curious about it, again, guys, let us know what resolution you watch it at. If we see a lot of people saying 4K, we'll definitely shoot 4K.
What happened with Android One program? Where is the next batch of handsets?
So this is the funny thing about Android One, right? So they teamed up with the wrong people. First off, Micromax, Lava, and Spice, right? Lava, right? Yeah. Carbon, not Lava. Micromax, Carbon, and Spice. Okay. Yeah. So they teamed up with the wrong brand. So what happened was Google was expecting them to push the marketing, and they were expecting Google to spend money, and that's why they got into the program. So basically, neither one marketed it, and Android One was supposed to be the first Android phone. It was supposed to be a gateway phone for most people. That a gateway to get online that was sold almost exclusively online. You see the irony there. People are supposed to buy that phone to get online, but it was available only online almost. So they didn't really do well, and the Android One program was basically a knee-jerk reaction to the success of the Lumia 520 and all those phones, the Windows phones that were doing very well at the low-end segment. So think about this, right? If they had managed to keep, bringing those phones in, as in like if the Microsoft Nokia had managed to, as in the Microsoft Lumia devices at that point had managed to hold the market share, like keep staying popular and relevant in the lower segment like they were with their 520s and 620 and all those phones. Think what would have happened when the Geo boom hit. There would have been a lot of sales for Microsoft Lumia, and what would have happened next? There would have been so many people on the Windows platform, meaning there would have been a lot more development for Windows apps, meaning apps that are ignoring, like developers that are ignoring Windows couldn't have ignored it any longer. And something like this is what Google was afraid about, and that's why they came in with the Android One program. And for the reasons discussed, it kind of flopped. But before Microsoft could push their advantage, enter Xiaomi, enter OnePlus, enter all Chinese brands
Lenovo,
who totally undercut anything and everything, and Microsoft just couldn't compete at that segment anymore. And we had our Redmis and as in they could probably still push past a Redmi 1S at that point, but when they have the Mi 3 at like 14,000 bucks, a Lumia 520 or a 620 is just not gonna cut it, and that's where Microsoft totally got screwed, and that was it. Android had won, and then Google didn't really care if you were using Google Play on an Android One device or if you were using Google Play on a Xiaomi device. As long as you're still using their services, they're still getting the money via the ads. They don't really care. So that's why the Android One project kind of again, in countries where they see threats, they still have Android One phones coming out.
Okay.
India is not one such country.
Okay. Under 80,000, would a laptop be better or a PC? Gaming, video editing, movies, and browsing are my priorities here. We got you.
Always go with the PC, unless and until you want the mobility. Whether it's gaming, video editing, movies, browsing, all that's fine. If mobility is a priority, you go with a laptop. Else, you go with a PC, because just common sense, guys. If something is this big, okay, and then there's something that's this big, you are paying some money somewhere to make these components this small and fit them in, right? Or you're sacrificing on the quality of the components or on the power of the components to fit them into a smaller form factor. So if the smaller form factor and the mobility are things you really don't need, why do you have to pay for it? Which is why the PC wins every single time, unless you want the mobility.
Performance-wise, the PC always wins. Xiaomi may initially put 821s and later roll on 835s. How's it gonna work out?
So he's talking about the Mi6. How do you think that's gonna work out?
It was rumored to come with this 835, but looking at how things are right now, people are actually expecting the 821 to be on it.
Yeah. You just
They're gonna.
You just rephrase this question.
Xiaomi is gonna wait till May or June to come up with the 835 powered Mi6.
Yeah.
I don't think they're gonna wait that long.
See, 835, they just haven't, as in Samsung has the initial batches, and so Xiaomi might not really be able to get those chips at the prices they want to be able to remain. I mean, to be able to remain competitive in the market. Yeah, I was right. Remain competitive. So, which is why they might hold off on it for a bit. So yeah, 821s initially, 835s, and as always, the ones who actually like Xiaomi products will end up with the lower variant. That's what happens all the time, right? They release their lower variants first, and like 3 gig RAM versions first, and 4 gig comes later. You announce the matte black Redmi Note 4, everybody wants the matte black Redmi Note 4, and then you put something else on sale with matte black Redmi Note 4 coming later. Just a sad bit of marketing, but yeah, works.
Probably a Mi 6 with the Snapdragon 821 and Mi 6 S with 835 later might work.
Probably.
Then again, they won't bring Mi 6 S. If the G5 can punch out of its weight class by,
if the G5 can punch out of its weight class by,
people are asking for camera comparisons with 3T.
Is there a compliment?
It's a compliment.
That people are asking for camera comparison with 3D is a compliment. Okay. Yeah, it is a compliment. If you guys want to see a OnePlus 3T versus G5 camera comparison, you know where to go.
It could also be because of the hype. The G5 Plus's camera. I mean, people asked for Honor 6X versus OnePlus 3T camera comparisons.
Okay. Isn't the Honor 6X a good camera?
Good camera, definitely good camera. But compared to 3T, I don't think so.
Okay.
It's gonna lose.
Hey, do you want to find out G5 versus 3T? Let me know in the comments below. Does Gimbal stabilize the video more than EIS and OIS? What is the best gimbal under 20K? Guys, it's Gimbal. G-I-M-B-A-L. Please answer. So, a gimbal is going to stabilize it much,
a lot better than
much
EIS or
better.
OIS.
Yes. So, if you can buy a gimbal, that's the best option. Hey Ash, you didn't... Okay, let's actually get to the point of this question. Okay. I don't understand one thing. Lenovo owns Moto and Lenovo P2 apart from camera is better than G5 Plus in every aspect and ADP AMOLED. Then why did people perplexed when Lenovo priced it at 18K, which eventually dropped to 17K, and now the same company Lenovo, when prices Moto G5 Plus higher end variant at 17K is acceptable? I don't understand why God, why is the question. Okay, so this is not from Twitter. Why did you pick it? And for those people, he actually tweeted this out to me, and then I said, like, can you please tweet it with hashtag Ash Answer, so I'd answer it on the show, because this was a little bit of a long answer. So we've covered the initial part of it, you know, in the G5 Plus versus Lenovo P2 question we had. Again, this is me answering last week's question on the OnePlus and Amitabh Bachchan, the advertising part. This is what branding can do for you, right? Lenovo owns Moto as well, but a Moto G5 Plus, a MotoM has outsold the Z2 Plus and the P2. Okay, a MotoM is an absolute piece of... I'm not gonna say it and then bleep it out because I'm too lazy to edit it that way. So it's an absolute piece of bleep. Okay, because I'm just too lazy to bleep it out. Laziness, me. Okay, so Moto's under the Moto brand, that's still sold. But why isn't the P2 selling? Why didn't the Z2 Plus really sell? The Z2 Plus price had to be cut for them to even finish off stocks despite it having a 820. So there are a lot of people who want the branding, who want the brand name. And why do people want the brand name? Because of all the advertising and the marketing that's been done in the future. Today you say Nokia and you have nostalgia. It's because there were so many Nokia phones sold. And if you're an Indian, just think about it. You think all over the place, how many Nokia ads have we seen? Like everywhere. Wasn't Nokia like everywhere? Every store had a Nokia somewhere or the other, right? So we've seen it so much that it's imbibed in us. And today when HMD Global buys the rights, they're buying all that goodwill and all that subconscious, subliminal messages that you've had. That's what they're buying. In the same way, Moto has that. The Moto branding has it. Yeah. And despite it being owned by Lenovo, people would still pay more for Moto than they pay for Lenovo itself.
UK or something.
Yeah. And it's actually quite sad to think about it, that, one brand doesn't do things right and they actually die off and they are purchased by another brand which did things right in quotes. And now people would still pay more for the brand that died than the one that lived. It's kind of ironic, but that's how things are. And this is why I'm not really pissed at OnePlus for pushing for more ads, because they need it. Where's the sound coming from? It's outside? Yeah, it's outside. Why the rate of bloopers has been decreased gradually? The nation wants to know the answer. #AshAnswers. See guys, we can't really rehearse bloopers, right? Okay.
Something that happens naturally. See, or
okay, we can't really plan bloopers, right? I mean, I could technically get my sim ejected.
You were gonna lose the question.
I lose my questions. I don't care. I need something to poke you with. So I can't. And these days, I don't really put it in the blooper reel. We just put it in the video.
Yeah, exactly.
Because the video is like a lot lighter than it used to be in the past. And of course, there are people who are like, it should be more like Q&A. You should do it like that. You're wasting so much time. So we are thinking of developing another show, okay, in the next couple of months, which I'm gonna be titling. Part of the title would be "Let's Waste Your Time." Okay, because I don't really care, guys. I mean, bloopers, they need to happen. It's not something that we come up with. It's gotta be organic. Otherwise, it's like you're not gonna like it. We're not gonna like doing it. So we've just been we've just been a lot more professional these days. We are professional people. We are professionals. We are C4E. So you don't bloop. And jokes apart, it's just like I've been leaving a lot of stuff in the video. So if you've been skipping through timestamps and watching it, maybe you didn't notice it. But for those who watch from start to end, you'd see a lot of fun stuff that has been included in the videos instead of
at the end
under bloopers. So if there's something where I've had to cut the entire segment out, I'll probably throw it at the end. But otherwise, that's it. So yeah, that's the reason for that. And those are all the questions that I picked this week. Software has been fired. Okay, I mean, not this software, but his imaginary software. You know how when you watch these Western TV shows, you have these kids with an imaginary friend. So that's how he is. He's got an imaginary software.
Happens on all TV shows, not just Western ones.
I've not seen that happen in Tamil shows. I've not really watched many Tamil shows though. So probably my bad. So yeah, that's it. You know what to do. You really want me to say all that? I mean, do I have to?
Yeah, we have to. No matter what. Give this video a thumbs up.
If you liked it, vote it down. If you feel
Sundar discriminates.
No, vote it up if you feel Sundar discriminates. Dude, if I say vote it down if you feel Sundar discriminates, everybody is gonna vote it down.
No.
Vote it up if you feel Sundar discriminates. Alright? If you feel, I don't know, if you want world peace, if you want children to not go hungry, if you want kids in Africa to get an education, vote this video up. Alright? If you feel puppies should be killed, if you feel innocent kids have to cry, vote this video down. And subscribe either way. That's it. You're gonna do your leaving pajama.
That's it. Thanks a lot for watching. This is Sundar and Ash from C4E Tech signing off. You guys have a great day. Bye-bye now.
You don't get to, so we generally do the snap because to get scratch audio as in like the baseline to do some noise cancellation. No, you don't just do this and video ends. No, do your right outro.
That's it. Thanks a lot for watching. This is Sundar and Ash from C4E Tech. Leaving for the moment.
Have a nice day. And this is how you do it. Bye-bye now. See, this is called, subtle, what do you say, hitting your subconscious. So today evening, you'd see a tweet from him saying, I'm feeling a little under the weather. And by tomorrow, you'll see a tweet saying, I'm going to the doc. So, and then he'll slowly graduate into, I've got a bad cough and whatnot. So that by the time next week's Ash Answers comes up and we get the regular question for every week wherein people ask, where's the VR video? He's going to say, see, from last week, I've been sick. You guys see my tweets.
I'm trying so hard not to interrupt you in the middle of the answer, and I'm waiting for the end of every answer to cough.
See, that's called the subtle placements.